Hey girlies, it's Lexi Kalena here. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how I did this 5-minute makeup routine. Really quick, really easy, really great for like before school, before work, whatever it might be that you're getting into in the day. This is just a quick little makeup routine. So let's get right into it. So obviously don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more of these looks that I'll be creating and you guys can stay for a while. We can create a little community or whatnot. So yeah. So we'll be starting off on a clean, freshly washed face and we'll go from there. Okay, so once your skin is prepped, you're gonna start with your primer. Honestly, I live by the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. It's one of the best, makes my makeup stick all day, never have to worry about it sliding off or going anywhere. So we're gonna start with this one. Since this is only like a short makeup routine, if I'm really short on time, I'm only gonna apply the primer on my problem areas. I don't bother to apply it to my forehead because I don't know, like if I'm doing makeup in a rush, I don't have time to apply like a full face. So, you know, I'll just do it on the problem areas, right where it gets like super oily. So usually after going in with primer, I like to go in with my NYX brow glue. So this is the NYX The Brow Glue in clear, and I'll just literally apply this just to my eyebrows. Thank my mama for giving me some nice eyebrows because personally, I don't know how to fill in my eyebrows. I wish I did know how, but she just gave me very thick brows. So we just like to brush them into place. Once the eyebrows are done and out the way, we're gonna go in and starting with our base routine. So I'm gonna use two different concealers here. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer and the shades Warm Honey. So we're gonna be using that under the eyes, and then the shade Fawn. Mainly what I'm gonna use this for is just on any like acne scars that I do have, and just like the little one up here. And that's basically gonna be the base routine. So literally just applying this on anywhere that I have like acne scars or hyperpigmentation, which is pretty much my entire cheek, but it's fine. We're not bad about it. And this is in the color Fawn, and I'll link everything down below, and I'll also like put it on the screen as well of where you can find these. Also pro tip, because this is concealer as well, what I really like to do is just let it sit for a little while. So I'm just going in with the Warm Honey just in my inner corner because I do have dark circles. So I'll just put in the inner corner and the outer corner, and honestly I'm just gonna mix them together. But yeah, so you just let it dry for just a little bit. So then, since this is kind of like my foundation base routine part of it, I go in with the Sephora 47 Pro foundation brush and just basically apply that all over my face. So we're not blending out the concealer just yet. I'm gonna use a different brush for that, just to get a little bit closer to my lash line. And honestly, you don't have to put a lot of foundation or the concealer basically on your nose or things like that. Like personally, I don't like to. And whatever excess, I kind of just use it on areas that I haven't put anything. Like I'll just put a little bit on my forehead, but not a lot. Like we're not doing too much because this is, once again, quick 5-minute morning routine. The next thing I'm going in with is just a smaller like concealer brush. Honestly, I don't know where this is from. This is so old, but I just like to do a little bit of a painting right on my eyelid when it comes to concealer because I have very deep set eyes, and concealer, if I just like pat it on with a beauty blender, it's not gonna look okay. Like it literally does not look cute at all. So I'll kind of just like bring it down just on both sides, just like this. Once it's brought kind of like spread out with a smaller brush, I like to go back in with the foundation, the 47 Sephora Pro foundation brush, and literally just blend it out and blend it into the skin. So both of those concealers are very close in color, so that's the whole point of, you know, keeping them as close together as possible in color, so when you blend it out, you don't look crazy. So it's like you'll see that brightening effect under the eye, but your cheeks are obviously more closer to your skin tone. So once everything is all blended and all put together now, I like to go in with the Tower 28 cream blush, or what is this? Girl. Anywho, this is in the shade After Hours by Tower 28. You can either use it for like your cheeks or your lips. Personally, I like to use it for the cheeks. And I'm basically going to be taking just Sephora's Pro Small Blush Brush in number 74. And I know this is a cream blush, but I still use a powder thingy for it. And like, you're just gonna add a couple of dots on either cheek. I know, very pigmented, but we'll blend it out. We'll blend it out. Basically, because I have a really round face, I like to start from like, I'll do a little smile and blend upwards on either side. Oh, that's one thing about this brush. Like, it has these little hairs that fall out. I don't like that. But yeah, so because I have a really round face, I'll do like a little smile just so I have the blush right where I want it to be, and just blending it upwards almost into my edges. So like my edges is like that one spot where I'm like, oh, okay, that's where we can stop. But that's basically how we blend out the blush. I know a lot of people might be like, girl, you have a lot of blush on, but just wait, like, we're not done yet. We're not done. So once my blush is done, I know I look crazy, but we're not finished. We're not done. I like to go in with the Benefit Velvet Powder Foundation. I don't know if they even make this anymore, but it's in the shade 7. And I'll go in with the Beauty Blender, the Black Beauty Blender, and just basically go under my eyes and right where I had applied the lighter concealer, and just to set it in place. And I also saw that this was like a hack on TikTok, basically, where you put the pressed powder first and then your loose setting powder. I used to do it the opposite way, but I'm giving it a go. But I'm going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder and honey, and also just like pressing just a little bit in there, because it will make you look like Casper the Ghost if you do too much. Personally, that's what my dad said to me. I literally looked like Casper one time when I came downstairs, and he's like, oh, where are you going? A costume party? I was like, thanks. So just go in with your beauty blender and just press it in. But I also like to take just a loose brush as well. This is really old. This is like from 2016, one of the e.l.f. powder brushes, and literally just brush away any excess that you might have under the eyes so you don't look crazy, because that's what we don't want. Okay, and the last like face step that I like to go in with is just a bronzing powder. This is the Sephora Collection Bronzing Face Powder in Canary Island. So I'll just go in with my e.l.f. brush once again. Girl, this is from like 2016. So I'll just put a little bit just underneath where the blush is, and just a little bit on the forehead just by my hairline and over the edges, because I like that little bronzy look, and just a little bit just to define the chin, because you know us girlies with round faces don't really have that jawline. So I go in with just a little bit of that, not too much. And then last up, of course, I like to go in with a gloss. So this is the Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the shade Brown Sugar. So it does have a bit of a tint to it as well. And just applying that, like, girl, it's giving, like, hello. And also this smells really good, so you just keep this with you all day and you're good. Okay, literally bye. I can't believe I almost forgot this, but we're gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Finish Setting Spray, because how are we gonna lock in all this makeup? I just did that whole look. Where's the setting spray? Exactly, but I like to go in with a couple spritz of that, and we're done. That's how you look flawless within 5 minutes, period. And pretty much that's the whole 5-minute makeup look. I know it seems longer than it is, but genuinely, like, if I don't have to like film each part of it, this honestly would take me 5 minutes, because I'll have everything laid out and it's just like boom, boom, boom. It's just, you know, very, very quick. But yeah, this is a 5-minute makeup look. If you guys want to see more beauty looks, and I'll be talking about like more self-care, hygiene, a whole bunch of stuff on this channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you stay for a while. Bye.